Here we go for Saturday's card here in Maryland. An exciting race in race number 6 in an allowance optional claiming 62.5. A lot of talent to offer. Let's see who is the most talented in race number 6.
And they're off. Love You Bye Bye and Glastonbury. And here's Moses Water. Swift Dancer now moving forward and tugging along into third. Amity Road on the outside, firing up with some speed. Faneuil Hall is at the rail, only 2.5 from the front. And here and no further is in the back of the pack, heading on to the far turn. 6 lengths will cover the field. And so Love Ya Bye Bye has a narrow lead. Love Ya Bye Bye just in front from Amity Road with a 4 wide bid. And Glastonbury to the inside. Swift Dancer is next as they round the turn. Then Faneuil Hall has dropped back a little bit. Around that one comes a Moses Water, who's got 6 to make up now, and here and no further with a lot to do now. Top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile left to go. Love You Bye Bye from Amity Road is not by yet. Love You Bye Bye turns for home. Love You Bye Bye in front and trying to kick away from Amity Road is second spot. On the inside, Moses Water is third as they come to the last furlong. Amity Road from Love You Bye Bye. Moses Water is third. Here's Amity Road. Amity Road the last 16th pulling away. Opening up 2.5, it's Amity Road and Andy Hernandez. Amity Road to take it. Love Ya Bye Bye. Moses Water, then Faneuil Hall, and here and no further. And they're off. Musical Cat and toss a coin from the outside. Here's Sapphire Beauty and Fashionata steaming up now to take the lead. Fashionata's in front from Sapphire Beauty by a half length. Toss a coin settles in third, and Brazina down to the inside up close too. Write this down. Musical Cat broke with him but drops to last position and passed by Performance Anxiety, who's on the inside 7 or 8 off the speed of Fashionata. Fashionata leading the way. Up the backstretch run leads it about a length in front from Sapphire Beauty second, and Brazina take it to the outside in third position. Toss a coin travels in fourth. Performance Anxiety, followed by Write This Down 3 deep past the half-mile pole, and Musical Cat into the far turn run. 3 furlongs left to go. Fashion out of the speed to catch. Fashion out of, but here's Brazina with a solid bid into second. Sapphire Beauty, Write This Down is underway. Write This Down moving on to fourth, almost taking that third spot now with 2.5 furlongs left to run. Musical Cat still 6 from the lead. Performance Anxiety and Toss a Coin trailing the field. Brazina turns for home. Brazina at the top of the stretch, now opening up on Write This Down in second. Fashionata's tired. Musical Cat on to a share down to the past 3/16 of a mile, and it is Brazina up top by 4-5 lengths from Write This Down. Musical Cat steaming home down to the inside, but a big lead for Brazina and Axel Concepcion. Brazina by 5 with the 16th left. Musical Cat moves solidly second. Write This Down third. Brazina wins. Fourth will be Performance Anxiety, then Toss a Coin. Minute 27.24. 7 furlongs.
When we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety, controlling medication and training, which had never been done, investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques, decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound, ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
Ready, race 3, second wire. They're off. Good break at the outside. Major Houlihan and Hyde right away. Haint Blue away running in third position. Money's Pretty's right there too. And Titian Tyrant, Irish Lace not far from the front. And another 5 lengths back, and Blonde Samaritan trailing the field. Racing down the backstretch. Money's Pretty puts the head in front from Hyde right away. Major Houlihan right off the pair in third position. Titian Tyrant rail in fourth. Haint Blue is in fifth, and back to Irish Lace about 6 from the speed up ahead. And Blonde Samaritan still far back in seventh position, got to be 16 off that pace. Hyde right away, gets away from the other speed. Major Houlihan tries to pick up from Money's Pretty on the inside. Titian Tyrant still ground saving with 4.5 furlongs left to go. Haint Blue is next, and back to Irish Lace. In between horses, another 6 or 7 back, and Blonde Samaritan trailing. Far turn run, Hyde right away. Major Houlihan. Major Houlihan steaming up second on the outside. Hyde right away. Hyde right away. 3/4 in front, 3 furlongs from the line. Haint Blue is in third. Irish Lace is now fourth. And next is Titian Tyrant battling along on the inside. Into the stretch now. More than a 1/4 mile left to go. Hyde right away from Major Houlihan. A 3-length lead. An upper stretch. Haint Blue is in third. Then Titian Tyrant, Irish Lace at an even clip. Furlong and a half left to go. Major Houlihan. Major Houlihan. Hyde right away. 5 in front from Haint Blue is in third. 1/8 mile left to go. Major Houlihan and Axel Concepcion. They're open back 3 now with a 16th left to go. Hyde right away, room at the rail. Haint Blue gets through an hour opening on the inside. Haint Blue second. It's going to be Major Houlihan from Haint Blue.
Introducing the first racing tool from Pegasus to Preakness. Iconic venues. World-class racing. Millions at stake. New champions will be crowned. Only at first.
Along with Top Boss. Get her off. Pit Stop Man right to the front and Top Boss to the outside. So Pit Stop Man and Top Boss, the two favorites head-to-head in the opening furlong from Muchacho Macho and the Cairo Kid. They're right there head-to-head for third. And Marvin travels along in fifth. Inside Risk is on the outside. And back to Spotted Bull and a slow-starting Bowie two-step trails the field. Heading on past that 4 furlong mark, Pit Stop Man from Top Boss. Pit Stop Man a half in front from Top Boss. Muchacho Macho is in third. And the Cairo Kid, the two-path. As other 4 lengths back, Marvin drops back and passed by Spotted Bull with a rail run. Inside Risk still on the outside, and Bowie two-step trailing the field. 5/16 left to go. Pit Stop Man in front from Top Boss to try to get away. The lead is 3/4 of a length, and the Cairo Kid is next, and Muchacho Macho near the inside, and Spotted Bull's trying to rev up under a ride on the far outside into the stretch. Pit Stop Man from Top Boss. The lead is 3 lengths to the last furlong, as Spotted Bull is moving on the far outside into third. And Muchacho Macho, they're close to home now. It's Pit Stop Man and Geron Barbosa. Pit Stop Man by 4 from Top Boss. Third will be Spotted Bull. And then Muchacho Macho fourth. The Cairo Kid fifth. And they're off. She'll make waves. Sharp break on the outside. She'll make waves going right to the front. Need a marker into the second spot. Here's Lovely Liza moving forward in between horses. And to the outside we have Goshen. Bossiness, the favorite, is about 4 to 5 off the lead. Has one beaten now as She's So Spicy. Back of a compact field. She'll make waves as in front. She'll make waves as on the inside trying to push through. Need a marker. She'll make waves. Gets away 3/4 of a length. On the inside though, Need a marker is guarding that rail. And moving forward to try to challenge for the lead. She'll make waves and Need a marker slipping through out of the inside. They're almost head-to-head now. Length and a half more. She's So Spicy's moving through down to the inside, followed by Goshen. Lovely Liza. Bossiness is last on the inside under a ride. They're at the top of the stretch now, and she'll make waves on the outside. Down to the inside, Need a Marker. Need a Marker inside there, just ahead in front from She'll Make Waves. She's So Spicy. Bossiness driven is picked up fourth, but still plenty to do with a furlong left to go. It is Need a Marker, tenacious down to the inside from She'll Make Waves, who keeps on fighting. Bossiness angles off the inside for a late burst of energy. Will it be too late? 3 across the line. Here's the finish. Photo. She'll Make Waves. Bossiness surging. Need a Marker on the inside as She's So Spicy. General News. 1 turn mile here at Laurel Park. Second finish line. And they're off. Eldest Son asks for early speed on the inside. Collection Day is right there, and B West is moving forward to the early. Mix 2 is Leonids. Leonids now to the front from Splendor Beauty. Second on the outside is Collection Day as B West settles down toward the inside. And then it's 7's 11 in between horses. No Easy Days in the second flight mix as well. Another 2 to Eldest Son, who's now mid-flight, and followed by General News. Omo Dada racing back of the pack is eager to go on and tugging along at the rider. That away down to the inside, and back is It's a Viper. 8 lengths will cover front to back heading into the turn. B West sets the tempo from Leonids in second. Splendor Beauty on the outside. Eldest Son is down to the rail as they move around that far turn. No Easy Days racing in the 5th spot. They're back to Collection Day in 7's 11. Omadata in between horses, and that away It's Vipers 3 wide of the turn, and General News trailing the field with 3 furlongs left to go. B West is up top from Leonids. B West the leader by a length from Leonids in second. From between horses, No Easy Days pushed along under a ride. Eldest Son saving ground into the stretch, and they're followed by That Away and swinging just off the inside and turning for home. A quarter of a mile left to go. B West in front by 2.5 lengths. Eldest Son now making a run there from second. Leonids backs off in third. Down to the inside is That Away. It's Viper closing on the far outside. Eldest Son striking in the front and taking off, and here comes It's Viper. It's Viper closing stoutly on the outside with a 16 to go. It's Viper way out of the middle. Eldest Son out of the inside. Eldest Son, it's Viper. Photo finish at the second wire. Eldest Son, it's Viper. Photo.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause cantered on with just over 300 entrants this year, coming from far and wide in this unique event to walk, trot, and canter over the famed Pimlico racecourse that showcased historic legends and champions. The only event of this type founded by Georgianne Hale. All benefits go to the renowned nonprofit, the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
Well, this is a great event. I think it really showcases the thoroughbred can come out here and ride and come back to the racetrack and not have any issues. It's a great event for awareness and fundraising, and I think it's a great community event, especially with these people bringing OTTBs, because when they bring them here and they get to showcase them in front of everyone else, I think it's really fun. And because it's close to Halloween this year, we've seen a lot of great costumes, so that's good too. I think a lot of people assume that the racehorse ever came back to the track, that they would not be able to handle it. And we've seen today lots of horses come through the gate with little kids being let out, and things are fun. So yeah, I think once they're out of that racehorse mode for the most part, and they can come out to the track and enjoy themselves, and I think depending on what they're being trained for, they come back here and they know that this rider wants to canter slow or walk or trot, so it's good. It's good.
Ready for race 7. In the rough. Box and Ben. New York Panther has early speed too, and Catching Stars third to the far outside. There is Good Afternoon Oscar pushing along just fourth. Assume Nothing down inside of that one. El de Chevrel broke last, but now second last position. And Go to the Kingdom is in the back of the pack. Box and Ben pouring on the speed. The Grays opened up a couple of lengths on New York Panther second. Outside is Catching Stars in third. Good Afternoon Oscar. Assume Nothing is racing fifth on the inside. El de Chevrel a bit high-headed action. Second last position still. And Go to the Kingdom trailing the field, but Box and Ben continues with a 3-length advantage. Good Afternoon Oscar bids up 3 wide into second. Catching Stars is next. Assume Nothing coming off the inside now. New York Panther is next. Eldest Jarrell, the outside. Go to the Kingdom into the stretch with Box and Ben to catch. Box and Ben, a 3-length lead. Assume Nothing for that final furlong is coming with a nice run now, but Box and Ben's got the lead by 2. Here's Assume Nothing on the outside with a last-ditch effort. Assume Nothing, Box and Ben, Assume Nothing from Box and Ben. Good Afternoon Oscar, New York Panther, El de Chevrel.
Probably the most beautiful racetrack in the country, to be honest with you.
The background is just beautiful. I love Gulfstream Park because of the grandstand and the racing.
The weather is beautiful. The facility is phenomenal.
The Gulfstream Championship meet has become one of the top events of the year. You could come out on a Wednesday and see a future Preakness winner.
They're off in the Preakness. The Run Happy Santa Anita Derby.
Got the unique 6.5 down the hillside turf course. A whole lot of great racing here in California.
And Laurel.
We have all three surfaces here, the only racetrack in the country to have all three surfaces. Being close to the ocean, being surrounded by some of the greatest horses and riders in history, it's amazing.
It's the prettiest thing you've ever seen. There's no one else has a background like we do.
Oh. 6-5 going in. And they're off. Cashing big checks and Mitt Muzzle. First two away together, and Acadian Girl is right up there too. And so Acadian Girl is coming to join Cashing big checks and Mitt Muzzle on the far outside. Down inside there is Runaway Monet traveling in fourth onto the main portion of the track. And Stand By You is at the back of the pack. Mitt Muzzle tries to get away just a bit, leads it 3/4 of a length. But the big gray Acadian Girl right there inside second. And it's a length and a half back. And Cashing big checks now drop back to third position. Runaway Monet riding that rail, heading on for the far turn run, and Stand By You trailing. Only 5 lengths front to back. Mitt Muzzle from Acadian Girl and Cashing big checks out of the clear from third, trying to rebid now. And Runaway Monet racing fourth as they round that far turn. Stand By You has to pick up. Mitt Muzzle Cashing big checks is 2 lengths behind, now a length and a half behind. Acadian Girl just in behind that in third position at the rail, and they're followed by Runaway Monet and Stand By You trailing the field, 3 A's to go. Mitt Muzzle is the leader from Cashing big checks about a length. Acadian Girl down inside third as they turn for home, a 1/4 mile left to go. Mitt Muzzle well off the inside, Cashing big checks at Acadian Girl as a wide open inside of good enough, and they're coming to the final furlong and a half with Mitt Muzzle and Barbosa kicking away nicely, 2.5, almost 3 lengths from Cashing big checks. Acadian Girl and Runaway Monet in that final furlong. Mitt Muzzle wandering a bit to the center of the track, but clear, well clear by 3. Cashing big checks, Acadian Girl. Runaway Monet's trying to run along for third. It's going to be Mitt Muzzle. Mitt Muzzle to do it. Cashing big checks. Photo third. Runaway Monet, Acadian Girl is on the inside. And they're off. Looking for Justice after speed from the rail. Only Child gives early speed. Only Child now in looking for Justice, drifting off the inside into the first turn run. They're going at it head-to-head. Never Change the favorite away running in third. And Book of Delancey alongside of that. Bronco Maria travels in fifth position. Transferred the funds. And Cash Kid is seventh and last as they move past the 7-ace pole. It's looking for Justice, a neck in front. From Only Child on the outside second. 2.5. And Never Change chasing that pace in third position. Bronco Maria, Book of Delancey are next. Then Cash Kid has got 7 to make up now. And Transfer the Funds trailing the field. Racing down the backstretch and 5 furlongs left to go. It's looking for Justice. Only Child still 1-2. With Never Change just off them in third position. And Bronco Maria alongside in fourth. Another length and a half more. The outside is Cash Kid. The inside Book of Delancey. And Transfer the Funds has to unwind from last. A half mile left from home. Looking for Justice. Only Child to continue 1-2 and Never Change. Asks for a bit more run from third position. Bronco Maria, Cash Kid, Book of Delancey, Transfer the Funds. 3 ace to go. Still looking for Justice. Only Child. Not much between them. And now Never Change. Asks for kick from third position. The outside there is Bronco Maria who's willing. Bronco Maria third and ridden along. And back to Cash Kid and Book of Delancey. Transfer the Funds wide last. Into the stretch. Only Child now grabs the lead to looking for Justice. Center check is Bronco Maria and Cash Kid, the third and fourth inside there. Getting through is a favorite, Never Change. Never Change down to the inside. Open inside for Never Change. Coming on through willingly. The far outside, Cash Kid, Never Change, and Cash Kid. Bronco Maria surging in between horses. 3 across the track. Cash Kid, Never Change, Bronco Maria. And then it was Only Child to Transfer the Funds. Judges have called for a photo.
Action continues for Sunday racing here at 12:25, and Keith Fustel will be on at the morning show for today at the races at 11:25.